I'm in the field every day working with customers, prospects, our business partners, and our team. And we continue to see people struggle with their storage infrastructure. In many ways, at least from a storage expert perspective, storage is getting easier. But for end users, there's still an issue with storage, and there's still an issue around the complexity of storage, provisioning storage, doing other things with storage, being able to do site-to-site replication with storage, identifying available space versus used space. That's still a tremendous issue for end users. And as a result of that, what Key has decided to do is I've worked exclusively with our professional services team and our marketing team to identify the challenge around storage. And the great news is that Key decided to invest in providing free storage assessments, or no cost to the end user, 6 actual storage assessments that we're offering to our customer and prospect base in order to help alleviate or solve this issue around the complexity of storage. And what our storage assessment includes is 2 pieces of that, and we've talked about our methodology already. There's a qualitative piece, which is the interviewing of the technologists that own the storage infrastructure, and also the business users who are the end user of the storage infrastructure. The quantitative piece helps us identify what the pain points are, and then the qualitative piece, we go in there with a set of tools that help us document the environment, understand what the environment is currently made of, from whether it's EMC storage, HP storage, IBM storage, or any tertiary storage. Our tools are able to ingest the configuration, and we build a report that is color-coded, so it helps us understand very quickly. We can spot, I can have an architect or an engineer identify the areas of concern, and we do a write-up of our findings that we share with our customer, and there's generally 2 sets of customers that like to look at those reports. One of them is the business owner, and so we need to be able to translate the technology into business value and to translate our findings into business value. And so generally that is either a director or a CTO or a CIO that's trying to get a good understanding of what the environment looks like and how it can be improved. And then the other user of that report is the technologists themselves, those people that are doing day-to-day operations. They want to understand, are they following best practices? Is there better ways to leverage the existing assets? And a lot of times we're using these reports too for technology refresh or for upgrades. When people are doing site-to-site replication or a DR initiative, it's very important for them to understand the used space in their environment versus the unallocated space, so that we don't have to buy some extra storage to meet their business objective. Our job really isn't to just continue to add more complexity to the environment or to sell additional hardware and software. We are a systems integrator. Our job is really to apply our intellectual property and our best practice to an infrastructure. The great thing about working with Key is they have a very long-term customer base, and so customers know us from our years and years of engagement with them. And so as an architecture team, one of the things that I'm trying to help our customers understand is, because we've had over 10-year relationships with our customers, sometimes we're only doing a section of the infrastructure and we're not seeing the whole picture. And so our job over the last 24 months specifically is to engage with our existing customer base and help our customers understand that we've invested tremendously in other areas of expertise. So we've got networking, we've got systems, we've got storage, and we've got virtualization. And as an architecture team and as the leader of the architecture team, it's my job to ensure that all the architects and the engineers on our team have a clear understanding of our objectives. Our objective is to look at the enterprise architecture, work with the existing customer architectures and the team that we're used to working with, but also expanding that so that we can take a holistic approach in the infrastructure and provide the right solution for the right business requirement.